Sex is a much more important facet of your marriage when you're young, but it actually should be a very important facet of your marriage until, you're so old that you can't even function that way. But even then, it shouldn't be set aside. I'm Paul Friedman, by the way. I founded the Marriage Foundation and created teachings about marriage that you won't find anywhere else. I used to be a divorce mediator until 2001 when a couple asked me to help them save their marriage. I did. And over the course of 8 years, I developed this very scientific approach. You could learn about it by going to our website. Got a really nice website. Or you could write into one of our counselors if you have a specific question, or you could get one of my books. I have 2 books, and they're really they lay out marriage really well. And it's not just intellectual entertainment. It gives you really good suggestions. If your marriage is in trouble, you get one of the courses, whether you're a man or a woman. So when I talk about the only sex that works in marriage, I'm talking about your marriage is designed. It's designed by the Creator, God, to give you joy and love like you've never had before. And I'm not just saying that, that's its purpose. Its purpose, if you want to define it even more narrowly, is for you to learn how to love unconditionally. Hear it again. The purpose of marriage is for you to learn how to love unconditionally. Where does sex come in? Sex is an amazingly good vehicle for expressing love. You could say for receiving love, but our mind gets in the way. It's really about forgiving love. Now, we could give love in many ways. We give love when we do things for our partner. We give love when we are thinking about our partner, talking to them sweetly and lovingly. But sex is special because what we're doing is we're taking that physical energy. It is just energy. It's just electricity. The physical body is just electricity, but the electricity of love, like blue light versus green light, is unique. And when we come together sexually and we are not focused on an orgasm or something like that, or turning each other on, but we're focused on merging our hearts together, wow. And that's the only sex that really works. And what do I mean by that? I mean that if you're using sex for entertainment purposes or mutual masturbation, it's going to get old. But if you're using it to enhance, to cultivate the love and devotion between the two of you, it's an oh my God, and expands the marriage as it's meant to be expanded infinitely. So that's it. That's the answer. I hope that makes sense. You know that we have a comment section, so leave a comment if you have a question, you want a deeper understanding. I don't know if I can make it more clear. But when I say that it works in marriage, I mean it works for your marriage for how it's intended. It's the right fuel. So if you have a car that's using gasoline, you don't want to put water in the tank. Using sex to create love, that's where it's at. I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. I'm glad you stopped by. Like, subscribe, share. God bless you. Take care. Hi, I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. Been saving marriages since 2001. Now, what can we say about not giving up and not settling? These are 2 big deals that for your marriage, these are vital concepts. And they boil down to 2 things that we offer you. One, are the books that we have. I have Lessons for a Happy Marriage, which is the first book that I wrote, and Breaking the Cycle. They're both great. Flip a coin as to which one you want. That's for not settling. Those books lay out for you exactly what marriage is all about. The guidelines, the intricacies, delves into communication, all the things about marriage that you need to know. And if your marriage is doing fine, but you just have this little problem here, this little problem there, but it's basically doing fine, don't settle. I promise you this, when you read one of these books, you're going to learn more about marriage than you even knew you didn't know, and it's going to change everything for the better. You will be so grateful that you took my advice and got one of those books. Now, the Don't Give Up. When I began, I was structuring, compiling all the marriage help that people need in order to save their marriage. I was a divorce mediator until 2001, and so I was fortunate that I was accessing a support group for those who were going to get a divorce called Second Saturday in San Diego, California. And so I was able to pull out of those sessions individuals, after I told them that I could help them save their marriage, who were beyond on the verge of getting a divorce. I'm going to say 95 to 98% of the people for whom I got a divorce shouldn't have, didn't need to, had they known what I now know. I took all of that knowledge and I put it into comprehensive courses, one for men and one for women. These courses, your course based on your gender, will bring you from the depth of the swamp that you find yourself in, out of that, into the light, and help you achieve a marriage you never even dreamed possible. That's a promise. Now, what if you're not even married? What if you're going to get married and you're just looking around for marriage advice? In that case, and I actually created this for some friends, we have a premarital course, which is amazing. You'll never have a problem in your marriage. Well, like nobody ever has a problem, but you won't have any killer problems. You'll know how to be married to get the most out of your marriage. What if you're only dating? Then I have a course for you too. This one I actually created for my son, and it is a step-by-step process for you to attract your soulmate, and in the right way. I'm so glad that you found us. Please take advantage of that which we have to offer. We are here to serve you. I'm Paul Friedman. God bless you, and take care.